Hey, what is up guys, it is me Flavio here, back with another Clash Royale video. And in this video I'm going to be doing some more level 1 gameplay. And let's start off by opening these free chests, and let's get right into a battle. So we're up against a level 8, and I'm going to start with a tombstone in the center. So my opponent is going to go giant in the back, so I'll use Ice Wizard on the left lane, and I'll use my Inferno Dragon to counter the giant. So there goes my Inferno Dragon, and now he's going to use archers, so I'm not sure if the minion horde, so the minion horde is going to get taken out by the bomb, and the giant is going to do, no, the giant is going to get taken out. I'm going to have to use my Valkyr to counter the archers, and unfortunately my left tower took a lot of damage, but that's okay. I'll use another tombstone. Yeah, I'll use another tombstone here. I'll use my Ice Wizard to slow down the wizard and the baby dragon. And I'm going to use Inferno Dragon here to get rid of the wizard. So I just lost my left tower, and I think he's going to push on the right side now. Okay, he's going to defend against the Inferno Dragon with archers, and now I have to use my... I'm going to use my skeleton army. He's probably going to use minion horde, so I'll keep fireball ready. And oh, he used a tornado. I should have known. So I don't think I'm going to win this game. And there goes my second tower. He's probably going to use his minion horde now. But the giant bomb is going to make it to the tower. And now I can use Ice Wizard to counter his minion horde. I can use a Valkyr, and then I can use Inferno Dragon to counter the wizard, and then I'll just use my giant skeleton here. So unfortunately the baby dragon is locked onto the Inferno Dragon, so the Inferno Dragon is going to get taken out. And now I'm going to use my skeleton army. I'll use my Ice Wizard here to slow down the baby dragon. I'll use my Valk, and he's going to use minion horde, so I'll just fireball. And he just managed to shut down my push. He's going in for the 3 crown. He's going to use his baby dragon knight, another baby dragon. He's going to use archers. But let's see if we can defend this against this 3 crown. And I don't think so. So yeah, that's going to be game. Let's get into another battle. Let's see if we can win this one. So here we go. We're up against a level 6. And again, I'm going to start off with a tombstone in the center. And I'm going to go Ice Wizard in the back on the right side. And I'll use my Inferno Dragon in the back on the right side as well. And now I'm going to use Valk to get rid of those skeletons. And the witch should get taken out by the Ice Wizard. The baby dragon should be taken out by the Inferno Dragon. And okay, so the musketeer actually managed to take out my Inferno Dragon. He's going to use Goblin Belt, so I'll use Skeleton Army. Goblins are going to get like 2 hits on the tower. I hope he does not have Elixir to counter this giant skeleton. He does have Elixir, so I'll just use another defensive tombstone here. The prince is going to get taken out by the skeletons and the bomb. And the skeletons are going to get a few hits on his right tower. And now I think I can hit his tombstone with my Ice Wizard there. Yeah, so the Ice Wizard is locked onto the tombstone. That tombstone is going to go down. I'll use my Inferno Dragon to counter the baby dragon. and his skeletons are gonna get taken out. My Inferno Dragon is making it to his right tower, but now it's locked onto its Musketeer, and the Musketeer is gonna get taken out. So that was a pretty good push there. He's probably gonna use his Prince now on the right side. I have Skeleton Army ready. So I'll just, oh, okay, he used his Witch. That kinda sucks because now my Skeleton Army is gonna get destroyed. He actually used his arrows as well. I'll use Tombstone here to slow down the Prince. So the Witch and the Prince should probably get taken out by the bomb. And the Baby Dragon also got hit by the bomb as well, so that's pretty good for me. Now I'm gonna use Giant Skeleton, Inferno Dragon, and Ice Wizard. It's actually overcommitment, but I think it will. Yeah, I think it will work. So the giant bomb is gonna make it to the tower. Unfortunately, the Musketeer is still alive, so the giant skeleton couldn't get more hits on the goblins. And now I'll just use an Ice Wizard in the back. I'll go with my Inferno Dragon in the back again to counter the giant. And I think I'm gonna... Okay, I'll add a Valk in the back. And then once the giant reaches the bridge, I'll place a giant skeleton behind the giant so that all the troops lock onto the giant skeleton and the giant bomb gets rid of all of those troops. And okay, I'm taking a lot of damage actually. Oh wow, that was a huge push by him. I didn't have anything to defend against that, so I ended up losing. Let's get into another battle. Let's try to win this one. So I'm gonna go with my... I'll just wait for him to do something. Because... Okay, so he's gonna use Fire Spirits. I'll go with Inferno Dragon in the back. He's gonna use Hog, so I'll use Log and Skeleton Army. And I'm gonna use a Tombstone to pull his balloon. The Inferno Dragon is gonna retarget onto the balloon. So the balloon unfortunately is gonna get one hit on the tower. And that tower is probably gonna get taken out. Yeah, so the balloon got 2 hits, and now I'll use my Ice Wizard to counter the bomber. The Inferno Dragon is gonna lock onto the Baby Dragon and shut it down. I think I should use another Inferno Dragon. Not sure if I should use another. Okay, he used Skeleton Army. I'm gonna use Log there. And I think he's low on elixir, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, this left tower is gonna take a lot of damage from that Inferno Dragon. And now he's probably gonna rush me with Hog, but I have Skeleton Army for that. So now I'll go with a Giant Skeleton in the back. He's gonna go Hog in the back. So I'll still use Skeleton Army, and I'll use Tombstone to pull the Hog. And he's gonna use Minion Horde, so I'll use my Ice Wizard. So the Giant Skeleton is gonna get taken out. The bomb is not gonna do any damage. And I'll use my Valkyrie to counter the bomber. So the Valk is gonna get a few swings on the tower. Not really. And now I'm gonna use my Inferno Dragon here to counter the Baby Dragon. And I'm gonna have to use my Skeleton Army to get rid of the Hog. And the Hog does not get a single hit on the tower. But he manages to arrow down my Skeleton Army. He's probably gonna use... okay, I was thinking he was gonna use Minion Horde. But he actually ended up using... Okay, so the Giant... No, it's not gonna make it to the tower. And now I'm gonna have to use my Ice Wizard. I'm gonna use my Inferno Dragon. I'll use my Tombstone as well to pull the balloon. And I don't have anything against his bomber, so I'm gonna go Giant Skeleton here. So the Hog is gonna get taken out. He's probably gonna use Minion Horde, so I'll just Fireball. And let's see if we can get the Giant Skeleton bomb to the tower. I don't think the bomb is gonna make it to the tower, but his tower is gonna get taken out. That is pretty good for me, so now I can place another Tombstone here for defense. And I'll use a valve to counter the skeleton army. I'm gonna use my fireball to counter this minion horde of his. Oops, that was a miss. And now I'm gonna use my skeleton army. I'm not sure, the bomber is actually gonna take out my skeleton army, and I'm gonna use my tombstone here. I'll use a giant skeleton on the opposite lane. Baby dragon is gonna get kited by the skeletons. I'll use a log to counter the skeletons. And now I'll use my Inferno Dragon here to counter the baby dragon. His minions are gonna get taken out by the bomb, but I think the game is gonna end in a draw. And there you go, the game is a draw. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.